Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Hope y'all are well today. Alright. Yeah, SPI is looking really, really solid. Huge move here. Look at this move from 104 all the way up to 345. Just a ridiculously huge move for this one. We'll see what happens here, but big move. Let me see. We'll look up the catalyst in a second, but yeah, SPI is big move here. We got MNOV showing up on the scanners too. SPI has a 8.5 million float. MNOV has about a 40 million float, but it is gapping up from 550s all the way to 720s. Currently sitting just under the VWAP at 722. We'll come back to this one as well. We got ACET gapping up some. I don't like this one though. We got VTVT, which is an interesting one as well. For the crossover play, this one might get interesting. We got the moving averages are setting up for this one. We got Nike, we got AEMD. I did have a nice list this morning. We got HHT for cheaper stocks. We got POI or POAI. POAI gapping up from 84 cents all the way to $1 even. So that one's worth a watch today. Party City, we got NMTR. And so we got a few stuff that's moving this morning. Nothing too crazy, but enough to watch. Yeah. Maybe SAVA too. GameStop, I'm going to watch GameStop again today. It's still kind of following those levels I drew out yesterday for it. So that's worth a watch too. Well, what's up, guys? Oh man, let me drink my coffee and wake up a little bit. What's up, Wretched? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, I saw you've been doing well, Wretched. Nice, man. Congrats, bro. What's up, Joseph? What's up, man? Hey, y'all do me a favor. Overpower the haters. Hit the like button real quick. You know you want to. You know, hit that like button. No, it's not coffee. It's tea. I'm sorry. It's green tea. Coffee and bagels. Maybe I'm gonna start drinking coffee again. I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. You know, we'll have to wait and see though. We'll have to wait and see. You know. Hey, good morning, Nancy. Hey, great job today in pre-market, Nancy. Good job. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking at SPI here. Yesterday was a really good day, and really about 15 minutes ago I was watching SPI here. Look at the little 1 minute pullbacks. I'm starting to see these more and more ever since I started testing these, but look at all the little 1 minute pullbacks. One thing you'll notice, guys, and this is something that if you're going to trade 3-bar plays or 1 minute pullbacks, hammer style candles are just going to be or hammer style candles are usually going to be the best ones to attack. So if you look at the ones that really worked here, hammer style candle, big rip up. Hammer style candle, that one kind of failed actually. Hammer style candle, big rip up. And so yeah, 2 out of 3 of those hammer candles worked, and I think I'm definitely enjoying trading these 3-bar plays and these 1-minute pullbacks a little bit more now that they are, now that I have back tested them. Now we also have POAI here. We got this $1 support level. We can go ahead and look at the news for these, but yeah, we got $1 support for POAI. Yeah, it's beginnertrading@gmail.com, Stacks. Beginnertrading@gmail. But yeah, SPI rip it up here, and we're looking at some levels. Specifically, $3 is one of the most interesting. We're testing that level now, that $3 level. Obviously, the pre-market high up here. But then we also have like $3.50, which might come into play. Have a little bit of confirmation there as well. And then underneath all of that, we're going to look at $3.70 or $2.75 right here. Those are the 4 levels that I'm really watching for this one. $3, $3.75, $3.50, and the pre-market high up there at $3.70. Those are 4 levels that I'm really keeping an eye on this morning for SPI, and we'll come back to that one in a second to look at the actual news. Kind of an okay day, not the greatest, not the worst either, I don't think. So yeah, we'll see what we get there, but not terrible so far. We do have HHT, and I do like the $0.50 for this one. So 50 cents, big level, big psychological level. We're gonna watch 50 cents for HHT. Still keep an eye on the SPY, or not the SPY, but SPI. Let's go ahead and look at the news. Alright, so SPI Energy launched a new electric vehicle company subsidiary. That's the news for this one, is that it's a new electric vehicle subsidiary that they are launching here. This is from AccessWire, but also from SPI Energy. And they put out something that said that they are announcing the launch of the Edison Future Incorporated subsidiary, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of SPI Energy. And the reason for them developing and creating this subsidiary is to design and develop electric vehicles and EV charging solutions. And so it's an EV play for SPI. It is gapping up some. The CEO came out and said, quote, "This is an important milestone for SPI Energy as Tesla has demonstrated an end-to-end business model in the renewable energy space and can generate significant value. With the addition of EV and EV charging segments to our diverse solar business, we are positioning SPI Energy for the future of renewable energy." That was the CEO coming out and stating that. I believe this was earlier this morning, so we'll see what happens there. Basically, they are a solar-powered company. This is an EV play, and they're saying they're basically branching off and developing electric vehicles now. So we'll see what happens. I'm always skeptical of these. We'll see what happens, but you know, maybe I can catch some momentum, maybe not. This thing's already up a huge percentage. You know, this thing is up 200% relative, over 200% relative to where it was at the start of after hours yesterday. So we'll see. We also got MNOV here, MNOV, and I'm going to look at the crossover for this one as well. I think if we're looking at some stuff, we got $7 right here. I think $7 is interesting. We do have it up here at $7.50, and then we got pre-market highs up here like $7. I'm gonna just mark down 75 there and watch those. And so those are 3 levels I'm watching for this one. Under 7, maybe we have this level here at 675, right around here as support. But those 4 levels are what I'm keeping an eye on MNOV. This is Medicinova. Medici Nova. I don't know. Bad name. Honestly, it's a terrible company name. But hey. Alright. Alright, love you. Alright, bud. Come here. You look like me this morning. What you get, bro? Alright, love you, bud. Have a good day, man. Here, buddy, no. Yeah, don't go that way. Get out of here. Alright, love y'all. Y'all be good. Have a good day at school. Alright. The clock. Hey, you're right. I gotta put the clock up here. There's the clock. There we go. All right, guys. Yeah, so MNOV, so let me go back to my news. So MNOV is Medici Nova. They are higher after the company announced an intranasal COVID vaccine prototype using BCPIV tech successfully induced systemic serum IgC mucosal IgA neutralizing antibodies against the S1 antigen of SARS-CoV-2 in mice, basically, is what they said. I mean, so basically, they said they're coming out with an intranasal, a nose COVID vaccine. I don't know what, but yeah, that's basically what they said. So we'll see what happens here. It's a prototype currently for a intranasal COVID-19 vaccine that they tested in mice, and so we'll see what happens with MNOV. Not sold, but the float for this one is around 40 million, so it's still relatively small. It's worth a watch. We got POAI here. POAI gapping up. This is Predictive Oncology, and they are up after they secured a license for an additional 71 unique ovarian cancer cell lines from Zimbio. So yeah, they secured a license for some of their patents, I guess, for POAI. So we'll see what happens here. Gapping up from 84 cents, gapping up about 15 cents right now. It's sitting right above $1. I think $1 is the most interesting level here. Not a huge range. The float is only 13 million, so it's not a huge float or anything, but the range is still pretty small. So we'll watch it, but you know, we'll see. We got VTVT, which is setting up for the crossover. Had a huge move up to 270s. 12 million in the float for VTVT as well. This is VTV Therapeutics, and they reported positive additional data from the phase 2 study. I'm going to hold my mic closer. So yeah, they posted positive additional data from the phase 2 study of TTP 399, which is to treat type 1 diabetes. Shares are up around 12%, but they're, you know, I think they're back down now. They're probably up about 10% now, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, they just basically had positive data from a phase 2 study that came out, and so we'll see. It's basically given a lot of it back. Underneath us right now, though, we do have $2 right here, so we do have $2. Looking for $2 to hold, I think, is the most important thing right now, specifically with like support and resistance. Although we do have like a 210 level. You know, if we get above any of this, we got 250 obviously up there, maybe 240s. But that's about it. Nothing too crazy right now. Maybe we can look at 225 there as well. Those are kind of the levels I'm looking at for this one. We'll see what happens with VTVT, but it is setting up for the crossover, so it's worth a watch, I think, in that regard as well. ACET had a big drop the last 3 or 4 days, the last 2 days really, and we are rebounding a little bit. No volume though for this one. Let me know what your favorite stock is right now in chat. Like, let me know what your favorite stock is. What, Ricky? Yeah, there it is. I got you. Yeah, for sure. I'll put the clock up so people can watch and wait. You know? SRNE. Yeah, we can watch SRNE. It was moving yesterday. In the scans, we got TRXC showing up a little bit in the scans. So we got TXRC. I got a few other ones on my list that we could take a look at too. Specifically, we're going to watch GameStop again today to see if we can make some money on GameStop again. We're going to watch HHT to see what we can get with this one as well. HHT. We got NMRT. Or NMTR, which is gapping up a little bit, kind of setting up for the crossover play. I'm more so going to look for some 1 minute pullbacks in some of these too if we can get them. But yeah, that's about it. We also got like Party City, and then looking at the overall SPY and the overall market itself here. Here's the market. We'll see what we get, but we review a little bit of everything, Wes. So mostly penny stocks early in the morning, and then we'll move on to mid and high caps late. Alright guys, so let's see what we got. Hey, what's up, CMC? Alright guys, so yeah, here's the SPY itself. We can go ahead and look at the market news for just the SPY right now. I'm going to go ahead and read some stuff from the SPY itself. Firstly, I'm going to go over the ETF preview from MT Newswires here. And it says, quote, stock futures were higher ahead of the open as market sentiment brightened following the remarks of the Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, who told a congressional panel that the central bank would use its, quote, full range of tools to support the economy for as long as needed. Investors were also focused on big moves in the retail space with Nike. We do have Nike here, ripping up here. Nike, big gap up from 116 to 130s, huge rip for Nike. But yeah, so Nike is up after its first quarter results blew past the analyst estimates forecast, with digital sales helping offset weak in-store sales, obviously. And meanwhile, Stitch Fix, which is SFIX, obviously had some bad earnings come in. It looks like, let me see. So yeah, Stitch Fix tanked 15% up. They used the word tanked in here after reporting that it swung to a loss in the fourth quarter despite revenues exceeding estimates. In economic data news, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, which is the FHFA House Price Index, comes out at 9 a.m. Eastern, and it is expected to show an increase of 0.6% compared with the prior month's 0.9%. And next, the Flash Composite Purchasing Managers Index, which is the PMI, will be released at 9:45 Eastern with expectations for a reading of 54.5 for the composite index compared with the prior level of 54.7, and the manufacturing index is projected to show a reading of 53.2 compared with the previous reading of 53.6. The service index is expected to show a reading of 54.7 compared with 54.8 in the previous period. Now we can move on to some other stuff here, specifically. We got crude is up 0.4%, the U.S. oil fund is up 0.5%, natural gas is up over 1%, the U.S. natural gas fund is down 0.6%, gold is down 0.6% as well, with the Spider Gold Trust being down 0.6% as well. Silver's silver's down over 3%, and the iShares Silver Trust is down 4%, and that is basically the market news today, guys. We'll see what happens. It is a red day in the market. It's a green day slightly in the SPY, but nothing huge here, and we got some other movement as well. It's Epidemic Sounds. It's a licensing website where it gives me. I basically pay for the licensing. I pay for the licensing. Man, I can't talk this morning. I pay for the licensing of this music. Is basically what it is. I pay a subscription, and then I pick out the songs that I like. Hey, what's up, Sam? What's up, bro? Market's dropping right now, though, so we'll see what happens here. I'm still watching SPI. I think SPI is probably the biggest watch this morning. I don't mind getting in a dip here either, because I think it's going to have some hype. I don't hate a dip. Hey, look, it saved my active trader, which is good. There we go. I mean, we hold here. I mean, I'm gonna like it if we can hold here. See if I could scalp a little bit in pre-market, huh? Yeah, I mean, if I got in, I'm just gonna be scalping this thing, though. I'd have to jump in on the bid, see if I get filled in pre-market, which is unlikely, and then try to ride it up, see if it holds over 3. Nope, no fill. Try to get filled there, no fills. I was just gonna buy 100 shares. I don't mind this little dip here, but there's a wash too, so maybe it's a good thing. Man, maybe that was the dip to get into. I was thinking about it. Just 100 shares though, but the range is big enough to where I could make some money with 100 shares. Too much indecision right now. Like if we take these moving averages away, which I think I'm going to right now. If we take these moving averages away and we just use like the VWAP, then it doesn't look bad. Let's see. 05's the bid. I could get filled if I want to on the asking price, but nope, no filled. Try to get filled again. Nothing. A little bit of a rejection there, so I'm trying to catch little breakout levels. 9s, 8s. HHT, yeah, I'm watching HHT too. Yeah, I'll post my list if you guys want it. Like, I'll post my list. This is my list right now. We got SPI, MNOV, we got VTVT, we got Nike, throwing that on my list too. We got HHT, we got, there's a few I haven't looked at this morning actually. ATHX, maybe. ACET. No. EOLS, SBBP, Is there a reason I don't use the ladder to buy and sell? What, you mean this right here? Or you want to just buy this? Take auto send off. I mean, I'm just not really, it's a little bit confusing, no? I mean, I don't know how to use this ladder, to be honest. I've never used this ladder on Thinkorswim. I just go to Active Trader because that's the easiest buying and selling. Let me know if you got anything that I missed. We got anything that I haven't seen this morning with regard to like gappers. Obviously, we got Nike ripping up here, and that's going to be one of my favorite watches today. We're going to be peeping that one out. NMTR. Yeah, I think I watched that one too. I think it was on my list as well. Yeah, this one was. I'll add that one too. Yeah, there's my list this morning. Basically, that's my list. We got a few stuff. So we got enough to watch here. But I'm still kind of keeping an eye on SPI. I was looking for a potential bounce there. Looks like it would have worked out too. Still consolidating though. We break over this 315 level, I might get interested in it up to like 330s. What's this low here? It's about $10. That's not too bad. We just got to see if this holds here. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh yeah, WOR. Whoa. Alright. Sorry, I gotta put my gap list back up. I got a new gap list here we can take a look at. I'm thinking about it, man. We might try to buy it and scalp a small little move here. As long as we don't like tank and get squeezed down too quickly. No fill, man. I gotta get the asking. Oh, it filled me. Oh, great. It fills me as soon as we tank. Great. Lovely. I need to switch this out and get out on the asking price. Okay, we got that. Okay, good. Alright, so we're letting this roll here. We're in with 100 shares. Nothing too crazy. We're just going to try to scalp a little move. See if we can hold over threes. There's 08s. 09s. We need that bid up there. There we go. Let's see if we can actually hold though. There's 9s. Oh, my bad, guys. Yeah, y'all can't see that. You're right. There you go. There we go. Ah, come on, man. How am I supposed to sell here? Come on, man. Man, I'm gonna get aggravated if this thing drops really quickly. How do I get out? I could get up on the bid, I guess is what I need to do, right? That's the bid. I should have been getting out on a bid. That's my mistake. There we go. Alright. Scalped a little bit off the top. A little early, but like I said, we held so much support there. I don't mind scalping a little move off the top there. That's fine. Got in a little bit in pre-market, but yeah, we'll take that. That's not new. These are super old tunes, actually, brother. Yes, sir. Alright, so we got a little bit off the top. Maybe I could have held some, but I'm just really trying to scalp that move. We just held support so nicely there. We got a little 1 minute pullback here on $3. So we broke $3, and then we actually held that level as support. So like, it's what I talked about in my weekend video that I put out. And so it's like we broke that level, and then we actually held that level as support. And like, that's all we really want to see here. Is like, we just want to hold that level specifically as support. And if we can, then we're good. You know what I mean? Y'all do me a favor. We got some haters in here. Like I said, guys, it's the same person, and the dislikes actually go away after a day. But if you want to help overpower the haters, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button right now. Click it right now. You know you want to. Why do I have an Eastern clock? Because the market's in Eastern time. 9:30 Eastern is when the market opens. Everybody pays attention to the Eastern time. Yeah, maybe you're right. That was my fault though. I kept trying to get filled on the asking price, which is like the highest possible price. That was never about to happen. But you know, we'll take it. Little gain there. We got MNOV dropping down some. Now this one might potentially set up for the crossover play. That's what we're gonna watch. MNOV dropping down some. So we're hanging out. We're waiting. You know. VT's tanking too. We kind of got the crossover set up for this one as well. We're gonna keep an eye on GameStop. Do you guys like this gap scanner or the other one better? ACAT kind of moving, CMPS, ATHX, HHT I know is one that we're watching. HHT looks interesting to me. We'll keep an eye on that one, but it is one that we're watching this morning. We got NMTR. That one's one that we're also keeping an eye on, and again, we're just going to be watching Nike too. That's right. Yeah, SPI is launching a new electric vehicle company team. Let me fix it. I like the other gap list better, I think. It shows a little bit better moves. SPI, MNOV. We're all watching these still, but I'm gonna put the new one up here. Check out all this stuff. Let's see. What else we got? We got JFIN up here. Nothing. WORX maybe, just because it's been moving the last few days. We could also watch ACET. Sorry, guys, I got something in my eye. Or maybe I'm crying. You know, that's possible, too, I guess. There we go. But, yeah. SPI is probably my main watch still. Most momentum. I missed out on a little bit of wins here, but I'm just trying to scalp. Look at the 1 minute pullbacks, though. These 1 minute pullbacks work super well. Look, here's another one, too. Hammer candle. I also noticed that these pullbacks, they kind of come in clusters, too. So yeah, Nike came out with some good earnings. What's up, Social? What's up, brother? Hey, I appreciate the sub, bro. Hey, shout out to Elisa. Hey, y'all remember to hit that subscribe button as well, guys. We do this live for free every day. I do have a video that we're dropping this afternoon, so be on the lookout for that video. It is going to be coming out today. So y'all be on the watch for that. SPI is one of my big watches. It is above the VWAP. We'll see what happens here with it, but we're keeping an eye on this one. SPI is probably the one I would say most people are ultimately watching this morning. We do have VTVT, which looked a lot better about 30 minutes ago. But, yeah, this one's just not holding. We do have some distance away from the VWAP. You can see it held that 210 level, but we're watching it and we're going to see, but nothing too crazy right now, to be honest. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Ash? Yeah, market's a little slow. What did Tesla end up doing? I heard it rebounded some. Yeah, it's down again today, man. I mean, I'm saying, guys, like, so many people got so hyped up for Tesla Battery Day, and then it just never held its wins, man. It just never held its gains. Unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we are up a little bit this morning. We got NMTR, which is climbing up here. NMTR. We'll watch this one around 75 cents. Around 75 cents. We'll watch it. Hey, what's up, Wendy? Hey, good morning. I'm using Trade Ideas. If you want to go check out Trade Ideas, you can check them out here. You can use our promo code BT15, get 15% off. Sometimes, Joseph. No, I trade options sometimes, just not much on the stream. Options is not really much of a thing that, like, you could trade, you could talk about options on the stream, but it's like you can try to trade them live, but it's just, you know, it's a little bit less exciting trading options live. All right, so SPI getting a little pullback here. We're up a little bit on this one today, and I'm not necessarily against attacking the open for this either. We'll see, though. We got to wait for it, I think. What's up, Jesse? What's up, bro? I'm good, babe. Now we got MNOV. So yeah, this one's setting up for the crossover play too, and we got a bunch of equity that we can trade today too. So we're gonna try to scale up in size a little bit. That's what we're kind of working on now. We got HHT here, which is down to 50 cents. Now that's worth a watch too, I think. We'll keep an eye on that one. Then we got VTVT bouncing a little bit here. As for like mid and high caps, we got Nike, huge rip after good earnings. We got WDC, which is Western Digital, gapping up some. We got CTAS, we got JKS, which is Jinkos, not the jeans. If you're old, you know, you remember the jeans, but if not the jeans, this is a solar company. We got Cub, which is Cubic Corporation. We got HTH, which is Hilltop Holdings. TRXC, still looking okay. Not the best movement, but it's all right. We got MU, gapping up some. We got U itself, gapping up a little bit. We got CVNA making some big moves, which is Carvana. This is a program that lets you buy cars basically on an app, is what I remember this one to be. Bed Bath & Beyond here, BBBY, is having a pretty big run yesterday. If I'm missing anything, guys, let me know, but I don't think I am necessarily. I think I'm pretty much catching it all. SPI's had a little bit over 14 million shares traded today, so we're watching SPI. Like I said, that 1 minute pullback / 3-bar play is just a super profitable strategy. And so catching it right before high breaks looks to be very, very profitable way to approach it, and so that's something that we are going to be thinking about here. We also got NMTR. Again, we're going to use this 75-cent level as a risk, 75 cents there, and keep it easy. And we'll see, but that's what I'm planning. What's up, Tacticals? My Jinkos, yo, yeah, you know, if you're old, you know. Hotkeys. Do you only scalp trade? No, I trade longer term too. It just depends, man. Like I invest, I trade a scalp, and then I just conventionally, I range trade VWAP strategies a lot as well. But again, those are a little bit more long term. CBay showing up on the scanners here for a new pre-market high. Nothing too crazy. NMTR has lots of insider buyers. Yeah, NMTR is worth a watch too. Yeah, we're watching it. I might have to go make myself some more tea. We'll see though. POIA, or what is it? POAI? Yeah, POAI is bouncing at $1, so $1 bounce here. It looks like a larger float than it is. I just think it's had low volume leading up to now. We are getting some volume coming in, but you know, not the most exciting moves for POAI here. moisturizer do I use? I don't know. Hemp moisturizer? I don't know what you know. I don't know. I don't know if you're serious or just joking, to be honest. VTVT. Now this one moves up. We're gonna watch for this one. So we got a lot of. I'm really excited since I started to trade the 3-bar play because we've just been making some money with it. Peep GameStop for the possible crossover. Yeah, I mean, problem is it's just too down. Here's the problem with GameStop. Like if we clear all of these drawings out and we clear all of these studies off the chart, and then we add the previous closing price study, here's the problem with it. Here's the problem with longing GameStop right now. And a lot of people don't watch the previous closing price, but GameStop is effectively red on the day and it's respecting that previous close. And so that's my issue with GameStop right now, is that it has broken under the previous closing price and it's holding underneath the previous closing price. Now there's not really much volume and we could always see a spike up into the opening bell, but you know, it is below the previous closing price, and so that's a pretty bearish sentiment now for GameStop. And so I'm gonna look at it. We never really know, but you know, you never really know, but it is something I'm watching. Do I have any videos on the 3-bar play? Sure. Yeah, I got a bunch of videos on it actually. So here, I'll find them for you real quick. Here's my latest one, talking about kind of what I've really been doing with the system. Here's the latest one right here. Yeah, just watch that one. So the 3-bar play, watch that video first of all. Whatever happened with TikTok, guys? Microsoft? Whatever happened with TikTok? A lot of these are basically break even, just following the market to a certain extent, I think. ONTX. So yeah, basically the 3-bar play, what I'm looking for is, so, you know, for instance here, we got SPI right here, and it's testing this 350 level, and this is in pre-market, so it's not really the ideal setup for the 3-bar play, number one. All right, but what we do have here is we get a stock that puts in a hammer style candle and then rips up here, and so it works the best either right before big support break or right after. And so here's one right after. So you see it broke over $1. This is the one I took this morning. So it broke over $3, and then it pulled the 3-bar play with a hammer style candle, and then look at the bullish squeeze up after that. So that's really what I'm watching, as I'm trying to get in on these little pullbacks right here and attacking the momentum when that breaks is all I'm really doing. So we're watching SPI here. It's breaking over 350s, which is a big level here. 350s is a monster level for this one right now. 350, so we'll see what happens here, but that's a big level, and that's something that is worth watching here as well, this 350. If we can push over 350 and hold, we might make a run for the pre-market high at 368. And so I don't hate attacking this one here too. Or if we pull a 3-bar play right now, right here on the $0.50, that could be interesting as well. And I'm not necessarily against jumping in again in pre-market right now. So we're watching for a potential 3-bar play right here on this 350 level. We got about 7 seconds until we open up a new candle, and so it might be a 1-minute pullback candle here. We're gonna wait for it as long as they don't get something. All right, there's the new candle. Nothing yet. So and this is one of the reasons that we can avoid getting faked out, is because we got to wait for it to break that candle, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But it avoids us getting faked out by just trying to jump in on these resistance and support breaks. That's how you stop from getting faked out. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I see kind of an argument going on in the chat right now about, like, overextension and like what to do there and all this stuff. So we're scalping. So like extension does matter, number one. All right, so look, we might actually break this, but it's too late for the 3-bar play. Number one though, extension does matter, number one. But with momentum, low float stocks, it matters less. Mostly because we're scalping the moves, right? If I wasn't scalping this move, it would be different. All right, so maybe I should have jumped in on this little 3-bar play there, but it's all right. The reason I'm worried about, or the reason I would like to get in here is because it might push up to test this pre-market high, and if it breaks the pre-market high, it could really rip. So my point remains though, is that extension obviously matters, but it matters less with scalping, and it matters even less with low float. You know, and so I'm watching for extension here. I am, but we're scalping here. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit less. I'm not gonna say less important. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Lisa. Hey, y'all be like Lisa. Hit the subscribe button. Everybody's doing it. Click the bell. We got a lot of subs today, so continue to hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you do. Yeah. Click the sub button, click the bell next to it, and if you really want to do me a favor, hit that like button. It's super easy. Overpower the haters. Let's try to get 100+ likes in here before the bell. Let's do it. Hit that like button. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Ferris. Thank you, man. Welcome, bro. Yeah, and see, here's another example, you know. Nice little squeeze up. And again, the plan remains, you gotta look at stocks with levels, right? So even though this is super extended up here, right? One of the big things you want to look at is, like, somebody asked me yesterday specifically, they said, hey, is a stock breaking over a big resistance level good? And I said, well, yeah, it's good, but it's got to hold that resistance level. So like if it just taps above it and then falls back down, that's not good. That's actually looks even weaker. But if it breaks above that level like this and holds, look, and we're getting exactly what I said, right? Which we're getting a move up to potentially test this pre-market high right here at 368. It's too late for me now, but I shouldn't have talked myself out of it here. But yeah, we are getting a nice rip up to that 369, 370 level. So we are waiting and watching for that specifically here, and this is what we really wanted. Yeah, there's the push up, and there's the ultimate test of the pre-market high. There's the break. 1 minute pullback worked super well, and I shouldn't have talked myself out of it, but it's all right. Like we'll have other opportunities. Hey, I appreciate becoming a member, Wendy. Thank you for becoming a member. I definitely appreciate it. You know, great way to help support our free content, and you know, it's like what, like $4-5 a month. So hey, I appreciate you becoming a member, Wendy. Thank you for the support. Shout out to all of our members. You know, I really appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm trying to not have FOMO on it either. I called out this move basically. I basically called out this move, which is that over 350. If it broke over 350, my look was that I wanted to move up to test this pre-market high right here, which we did beautifully. And again, guys, this is a really good lesson on understanding technical analysis, right? And like how it works. So when a stock breaks a specific level and holds, you move on to the next level. And when the next level is such an influential level like the pre-market high, you can safely assume that if a stock breaks and holds the level right underneath the pre-market high, that it's going to make a big push, volume is going to come in, and it's ultimately going to rip over the pre-market high. That's a pretty safe assumption. It's not always going to happen. It's not always going to happen. But it's going to happen enough for it to be a profitable play long term. Like looking at the results long term, it's going to happen enough for it to be a profitable play if it ultimately holds and you can get a good entry indicator, like a good entry confirmation indicator, like 1 minute pullback or 3-bar play or whatever, right? Support hold, retest, support hold, whatever you want to call it, right? If you could find those, it could be super profitable. And yeah, there's the move for SPI. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Logan. Welcome, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, y'all hit that subscribe button. Hey, we got like 11 minutes before the opening bell, and we only need like 13 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Show your love here. Hit that like button. Yeah, it tapped 4. So now $4 is the next level. So $4 is the next level here. And so we'll see. Ross is pumping SPY. Hey, let's do this, team. Alright, so we're watching 390s here. Now, we might get a little 1 minute pullback here at $4. It's going to be a little bit extended by the time we hit this level, though. And if we don't get that close green for this candle, then we're not going to trade the 1 minute pullback. And it doesn't look like we're going to get the 1 minute pullback here. But the next step, the next logical step in this technical analysis is for SPI to pull back, hold 369 as support, which it doesn't actually have to touch it, but we just want to see it pull back and then hold and then rip up and break 4. Like, that's the next step with technical analysis. So we'll see what happens, but that's what we're ultimately waiting for here. I can't see the float, but I can see the float here. The float for SPI, you can see it right here on the left, or on the right, is 8.4 million. So 8.5 million float for SPI. Hey, thanks, James. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, you got it. Hey, I appreciate the likes. There we go. We broke it. That's what I'm saying. We broke 100 likes. Appreciate the love, guys. Really do. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, we got like one dude that sits here and just he waits for me to start the stream, and then he just hits me with a bunch of dislikes. Like, in the end, like, it's all engagement, right? So it doesn't really matter that much, because it's still, he has to watch the video to click the dislike button. And so it's just helping me with views, realistically. But it feels good to overpower the haters at the same time, though. Alright, so yeah, like I said, SPI pulling back, pre-market high if it holds support there. We also got 375, which might help or hurt this level, because quarter dollars are significant as well, right? So like 75s, 25s, those are significant as well. But we got exactly what I talked about, which is at a pullback to 368. And then if we hold there, then we're going to move up and test $4. Now, I don't know if I like the $4 break, because I think we're kind of extended. We're heading closer and closer to the opening bell, and that some traders are trading simply off of pre-market, and they don't want to hold it because a lot of the times we might get a little crash there. But we got exactly what I said, which is that a rip, a pullback to 367, which is exactly where it went, and now we're getting a move up to test 4. You know, but yeah, they say technical analysis doesn't work. I'm kind of showing you it does. But yeah, we'll watch $4 here. That's the next step. Alright, so look, hey, exactly what I said, guys. Look, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I damn sure told all of you. That's right. I called that move out 5 minutes before it happened. Because like I said, this is the general flow of technical analysis, right? This is the general flow of a technical analysis. I think I explained it in one of my videos where, like, this is the general flow. And even the $4 rejection, what did I say, guys? I said, I don't know if I like the $4 break. This thing has so much volume, though, that it might just be stopping people out. Let's see it. Hey, like I said, I don't even know if I like $4. Yeah, hey, there it is. Man, you gotta love just being right about everything that happened here. Like I said, we'll see what happens into the opening bell. Like, we'll see. But, you know, I don't know if I'm loving it, you know. And like I said, guys, you got to look at, this is when you can use extension, right? Like you can use extension here. Like, okay, we rip over pre-market high. We hold that level as support, but we're so extended by the time we try to break 4 that it's probably not going to do it. And like, that's where you can use extension and play here with SPI. But like I said, if you guys watched me here, I called out exactly what happened, literally exactly what happened, even down to the $4 rejection. And so, yeah. I mean, it kind of shows, number one, it shows how influential the pre-market high break is, because I was calling the pre-market high break right here, right? Like right when it was down here, I said if it holds this, it's probably going to break the pre-market high, which it did. And then I called out exactly what was going to happen there. It's so really interesting, guys. It's really interesting how technical analysis works if a stock has enough volume, per se. You know what I mean? Like if stocks have good volume, then they can make those moves. These are, what are these highlighted levels? Which ones? These are all levels that I'm looking at, right? These little highlights right here are the 1 minute pullback examples. But these lines right here are just lines that I've drawn on the chart. I drew these lines about an hour ago, you know, and so you can see how well they're following those lines too. But yeah, I drew those about an hour ago. You should have played it. You predicted it all. Yeah, for sure. It is what it is. I'm not much of a pre-market trader. I mean, obviously, I traded it a little bit this morning. I made my money with it, but I'm not much of a pre-market trader. I think it boils down to, like, a lot of times traders. Here's the thing, right? Like a lot of times, new traders especially, like a lot of times they just try to they try to learn strategies. But like strategies aren't what they want to learn at first. Like you can learn any strategy you want, and that's great. But what you really want to learn is just technical analysis. Like if you can learn technical analysis, I think I talked about it yesterday, but there's a general flow of a stock, right? There's a general flow of a stock. And in order to see the flow and be able to predict those type of moves, you have to watch stocks every day. Like you have to look at them every day, because once you do, it kind of conditions yourself to say, okay, this probably is going to happen. I've seen this before. You know, we can look at this. But you got to learn technical analysis and solid technical analysis first before you learn strategies, because you can learn a strategy, but you're not going to understand it. And if something goes wrong, you're not going to understand it enough to really protect yourself from it. And so instead of learning strategies in the beginning, you just want to learn technical analysis and like the flow of stocks and like how they move. Specifically, depending on your niche, penny stocks move different than mid and high caps. You know what I mean? And so, and then OTC stocks move different than penny stocks. And so they all move a little bit differently. But if you're joining a new niche, you got to figure out the flow first of a stock with TA. All right, guys, but we're gonna get ready here. We're gonna get ready to trade the open. We got a bunch of stuff that we can watch too. Down gappers. I need to close down trade ideas sometimes. I got that thing up all the time. All right. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Let's do this. All right, guys, let's do this. 15 seconds. Pulling everything up here, watching for the crossover play, and the 1 minute pullback. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, there's the bell. First one I'm seeing rip up is POAI. POAI. Watching HTHT. Watching MNOV. Nothing's really set up for the crossover, unfortunately. On the scanners, we got POAI here. We got SPI ripping up too here. Maybe a pre-market high break. I gotta scalp this move though. Alright, so there's the pre-market high break, guys. Over $4. We're gonna wait. Like I said, we're looking for 1 minute pullbacks at this point. POAI ripping up though. Alright, so we got a ice cold rejection there for SPI. We'll see. We're waiting for the 1 minute pullback for this one though. I don't hate it. These are usually very strong moves. I gotta get in on the asking price. We gotta the bid. Alright, look. We're like looking for this to hold and break 410. We're jumping in. Might use a market order. Watching SPI here. So volatile right now. We gotta be careful. POA. Well, terrible fill here. There's 412s. Terrible fill. Under 4, I'm out. 415s, nice. 413s. What's my entry here? My entry is 420. I got filled right at the highs. Terrible fill. It's alright. High break. 412s. There's 420s. I'm out. It's too big of a squeeze there. I'll jump back in it. But too big of a squeeze. We'll see if it holds 4 and then breaks that high up there. GameStop tanking down here. USIO, POAI ripping up. Just bad fill there. I could have taken profits. The fill, which is terrible though. 9/7s. We might get a little 1 minute pullback for this one though. 402s. Let's see if getting out was the right move. Yeah, maybe getting out was the right move. We'll come back to it. We're gonna have to find some other stuff. USIO showed up on the scanners, and PAOI, guys. PAOI or POAI, man. Why do I always forget that? Look at PAOI here. No crossover play yet. We're looking at MNOV for the crossover though. MNOV. We might get the pullback here. We needed to hold 4. I mean, this is the biggest thing. We needed to hold 4. VT might pull the crossover too, so we're gonna wait. 410s, 12s. It's so volatile right now, man. So we gotta be careful. 410s, 412s. PAOI is just ripping up, guys. Ripping up big. I'm still waiting for this one, so just bear with me, team. We're trying. Tank here. Ooh, big drop. Glad I didn't get in that thing, man. Ooh. Yep. Well, I avoided getting hit by a train there. You know. I'm in GameStop a little bit in my Toro account. I'm just waiting for these moves. So NMTR maybe is the only one that kind of looks good here. NMTR, we might get the pullback. Yeah, I got out there for like a $24 loss on GameStop. Pretty small. This looks like it's going to break lows. HQI. NMTR. Alright, so we did get the pullback here. I like the 75 risk too, but I gotta figure out the range of this one if I'm gonna approach it. Alright, so we got about 74, 74 cent range, so we're gonna have to take like 500-600 shares. Yeah, that's not worth it. Too small of a range. We're gonna wait for a bigger range stock. Party City, guys. PRTY and XSPA. PRTY and XSPA is just absolutely getting ripped up here. Look at XSPA, guys. 1 minute pullback. Look at Party City here too, PRTY. Party City just hammering up, guys. Squeeze, big squeeze. Party City with a beautiful crossover. I wish I would have seen that though, honestly, because like that was pretty. I just didn't catch it. Yeah, I'm looking at MNOV. We just need some reversals, so I'm patiently waiting right now, and we'll have more opportunity. I'm just not gonna force anything right now. I'm down like $7 today, so pretty small. But we're just waiting for some reversals now, and we can watch this, but like Party City is just hammering up here. So yeah, we're waiting. HQI. I don't like that one. Yeah, Party City is still ripping though. Look at Party City. And the float on this one's got to be big. Yeah, the float's 84 million for Party City. Nice little crossover though. I wish I would have seen it. I just wasn't watching it. It wasn't really one to watch. A little bit of a gap up, but nothing super significant. So HHT is breaking highs. HHT. Like, I don't hate this. It's just got to hold here. Too small of a range. I'd have to use too much of my buying power, really. POAI breaking lows. SPI is kind of climbing back here. It's not one that I really like right now. HHT did rip up, kind of. YJ, WORX. WORX squeezing up. Yeah, everything kind of slowed down. YJ. Yeah, look at WORX though. YJ. Yeah, a little bit slower. I'm still watching SPI. SPI's still trying to climb back. Over 4 is the only place I'm gonna kind of get interested in this one, but you gotta be careful because this was almost $1 a share breakdown, and so. The only one I'm kind of looking at is Party City. This thing pulls a 1 minute pullback. I'm not going to hate it, you know. That's the only one I'm kind of watching. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mark. Welcome, bro. Appreciate that. Welcome to the team, man. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of new subs today, guys, so welcome, team. Kind of an extended 1 minute pullback here for Party. Like, I would have to scalp it. We're in with 200 shares, or we're thinking about it for 200 shares. But a little bit extended now, to be honest. No fill. Oh, no, I did get filled. Okay. Let's see if this works. 200 shares, Party City. A little bit extended, so we're going to get out quickly if it fades on us, but... We're in 66, 67s. We'll let it consolidate here, but GameStop squeezing up big. GameStop doesn't look bad. Yeah, we're probably gonna get out of here. I mean, I'm trying to be patient with it, like at 360, but faked out already. We're gonna let it go down to this level at 359. Oh my gosh. Well, we're out of there. So yeah, down 25 bucks today. Nothing too crazy. Definitely been a harder week. Or definitely been a rougher week the last like week and a half. But you know, it is what it is. Just got squeezed out. I think it was a little bit too extended when I bought it there. One of the things that I realized when I started testing the 3-bar play is that usually, like, you need to get into it before it breaks a big level, right? Not a high of the day, but I mean like a big psychological level, like a $0.50, whole dollar, pre-market high maybe, and that's when you ultimately want to attack it, right? If you jump in it when it's extended up there, it's usually going to fail like that. And the same thing with SPI. We still got a bunch of equity though today, so the day's not over yet. We'll see what we get. Luckily I got out there. That's a big drop. We also got XSPA, which is still making a move. I don't hate this. It's not as good of a fill as I want, though. I think we might get rejected at $2. We'll try. See if we can find anything else. Capper, CAPR showing up on the scanner, CAPR. Now this one doesn't have bad volume. We'll have to wait and see though. XSPA squeezing up big after that 1 minute pullback. Maybe I should have attacked it there, but we got CAPR. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Trevor. Welcome, bro. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the team, bro. Yeah, I mean, market orders is, like, I use market orders sometimes if I need to get filled instantly. Most of the time I'm jumping in on the asking price, and then I'm selling, most of the time I'm jumping in on the asking price, and I'm selling on the bid. So, right here, I think I just forgot to use it on that one, which is alright. You know, it happens. Market order's not the reason it didn't do me right. Like, the market order's not the reason I lost on that one. It's just, the reason I lost, it just got a big squeeze down. I think it was a little too extended for the 3-bar play there. know. And sometimes trades are just not going to work out, regardless of whether, you know, it was a good or bad trade. Sometimes trades are just not going to work. I think JKS is showing up here. JKS. Capper, rip it up. I'm still waiting. I just don't see anything right now. ACIU? What did SPI end up doing? Or SPI? Not the SPI itself, but SPI. It's still down under 350s. It looks weak. I'm still waiting on, like, oh, my bad. You guys don't have the music. There you go. There you go. I'm in ACIU here with 100 shares. So we're gonna try to make this work here. We're gonna look for 365s. I'm using this 50-cent risk level. That's all I'm doing. Is I'm using a pretty tight risk here. See if we get it up to like 575s. Is what we're really trying to shoot for here. So we got to squeeze. Here we go. Quick rejection. Maybe I got into it a little bit late. I would have loved the 550 break, but it's just showing up on my scanners here. We're just looking for it to hold over that 550 area. And we'll add a little bit more to it if we need to. Can you guys hear the music? There you go. All right, good. We're in there. Hey. Ugh, man. Today I'm getting beat up, guys. It's alright. If I can keep it small, we'll be alright. Like I said, 550 is really right around where we're risking off of. We're about there now. Obviously, I want to see it hold at 550, but we're going to cut it off quickly if it can't. Specifically under 45. We'll give it another $5, maybe, or another 5 cents. And this one had such a huge gap down. This is just a reversal dip buy. GameStop failing too. Alright, we're probably about to get out here. One more second. Maybe I should have just sat on my pre-market gains. That would have been better, I think. Obviously, in hindsight. Alright, we're letting it test this, and then we're going to get out. I think I just bought it to extend it. I think maybe a little bit of a forced trade there. We're just going to get out there. $15 loss. Not a terrible day. Like, I'm down like 30 bucks, but obviously not a good day. I think I gotta, like, one thing I gotta work on, team, is like I just gotta be able to stop trading if it gets a little bit too rough out there. You know what I mean? I think that's something I gotta focus on. ACB. Nah, I'm not holding it. I'm mostly a scalper, guys, and it'll be all right. Like I said, the last week and a half has been tough, but I've been making money for like a month and a half in penny stocks, and so it's like it's not always gonna work. Every week's not gonna be a winning week, and like approaching the market like that is just not a reasonable way to approach it. What you guys gotta understand is that like I do this live in front of hundreds of people every day, and so it's like you're gonna see exactly what happens with my trading. Like, I'm not one of these guys that just kind of make up a bunch of wins. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can say anything in the market. You know, I could say I made $1,000 today, but without actual proof, you know, it doesn't really mean anything, if that makes sense. And so, like, I try to be transparent with you guys, but obviously it's a frustrating day today. And so I think I'm just going to wait about 10 or 15 minutes before I attack anything else. If I do attack anything else, it's going to be like a 1-minute pullback around resistance or support is what I think I have to do. And if I don't see anything like that, I think I just got to hang it up, because I'm just getting beat up in the market. It's one of those super frustrating days, and they happen to everybody, and they happen, you know, there's nothing you can do about days like today. You just got to stop, you know, and I think that's what I got to do. USIO. I'm watching GameStop though. Like I might be able to trade some of these, but I'm gonna wait. What happened with Party? Like, why did Party rip up anyway? Let me look at the catalyst. Alright, so Party came out with something yesterday that they said they're going to hire 20,000 temporary employees and open up 25 pop-up Halloween stores. So I think that's probably good. I'm wondering if people are going to front load into Party City for Halloween. You know? Like, that's what I'm really kind of questioning and wondering here, is if people are going to front load into Party City for Halloween, and if they already have, I think is the real question. Who knows? TRXC starting to rip here. It's got to get over 40s. I'm still watching GameStop here. We break down under GameStop under this 1050 level, and I might short into it too. Song is wavy. This song is Smart Cube by Joby. Smart Cube by Joby. Yeah, JE's ripping. This one right here? Or this one? Where's the... Oh, sorry, I lost it. No, not this one. Alright, I'm shorting GameStop. Like I said, we're shorting it anticipating this breakdown on the low side. See if we can break lows here. 200 shares, nothing too crazy. We just want to see it break under this. 44s. Maybe we'll add another 100 shares into it at the top. We want to see it break down. 1050 is going to be our stop. Alright, so we're looking for this rejection at 1050 here for GameStop. We're shorting into it. 1050 is our risk. It's been very choppy. We're just basically looking for it to break out of this choppy range if it can. So that's all we're really waiting for here, is just to break out of this choppy range. And if we can't, we're just going to bail out of it too. Waiting for it. Alright, there's the breakdown. We're going to take half of the position off here for GameStop. So we caught the breakdown on those lows. We were able to take some of it off. Still riding it down. I'm not super worried about it here. Alright, so we're still holding GameStop. I might add another 100 shares back to this one as it pops back into this risk, and then try to catch it on the squeeze back down. Alright, so we're back into this one with 200 shares here. See if we can scale out of this. Can y'all hear the music? We're starting to squeeze up. 46. Over 1050, we're going to get out of this one. About break even. Made a little bit of money on it, but nothing too crazy yet. Alright, like I said, we're using about 1050 as our risk right there. We're waiting for it, but, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's alright. Can y'all hear it? Alright, cool. Nice. What's up, team? Still waiting. I mean, I'm trying to be patient with this one, but GameStop is like frozen. All right, there's the breakdown. Alright, well this one's moving too slow. What was the big move today? I forgot. Nike. And so like GameStop too frozen. I'm gonna get out here, break even trade. We're gonna look at Nike. Nike was the one. And I'm kind of scalping JE here. I'm trying to let it see if it breaks over this high. So we're in with 1,500 shares, but I'm trying to be patient with it. We've already made some money. I want to see it over this 42 level, and so we're going to wait for that. See if we can actually break it. If not, we'll get out for a small win as opposed to a large win. There we go. Let's see if we can actually break. It's been trying multiple times. I've already scaled out of it some, but it keeps getting rejected every time it goes up there. So we're waiting, but we need this 42 level to break, and if not, we can just bail out for close to break even here. Well, that is not what we wanted to see, obviously. We'll give it a second to see if it actually pushes up to test, because it's been trying, but no. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, you guys are right. I gotta get a better fill here, man. This is frustrating. I got filled at 41. Waste of time. Super frustrating. I gotta get better fills. Maybe I'm gonna learn the ladder today. I still gotta set up hotkeys, but you know, it is what it is. At least we're gonna make a little bit of money from it. But small day though. We'll hold this last little 750 shares. See if it breaks over this high. Maybe I can add some more if I really want to, but not worth it. No, I'm not on mute. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's just one of those days. It happens, you know. I'm good. Listen, I've traded the market every day for years, you know. Days like this are gonna ultimately happen, you know. Nothing you can really do about them. You could try to, you know, avoid them, but these are the days that just they happen. You know, you're kind of SOL. Nothing you can really do, except try to limit the trades you get into, which I kind of have, you know. I'm gonna give it one more second. I'm letting it test 40 right here, and you know, if it breaks 40, that's great. If not, we're gonna bail out of it. There were some good trades to be had today. I think it's just one of those days where I just didn't do great. But it's alright, you know. Days like this are ultimately going to be there. Yeah, we're going to get out of there. So, small loss. We kept it pretty tight today. We're down less than 50 bucks. And so, you know, it is what it is. We're good. But, yeah, definitely not my favorite day in the market. But it happens. Now, I don't use U-Stock Trade anymore. U-Stock Trade is just not, it's not possible to really, unless you're doing like longer term day trades, U-Stock Trade just ain't about to work. You know what I mean? Alright, I am in GameStop again. We're going to see if we finally get some momentum on this one. Maybe I'll try to attack Nike. Nike's been breaking down really nicely today. Y'all want to make me feel better, guys? Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. Still looking at Nike. I don't know if I'll really like it or not, but keeping things pretty light today. One of the silver linings is that I'm trading small, which is good, but just got beat up in penny stocks. I think it's a good lesson, though. I think most traders are going to get beat up one day or another, and I think it kind of reinforces some good things in trading sometimes. I'm going to get out of GameStop, just not looking great. It reinforces some good things sometimes, which is that you gotta follow rules. You gotta be easy with it. You got to but no, it reinforces good rules where I gotta only take the best setup. Some of the trades I was getting into today, I think I was just forcing it a little bit too much, to be honest. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, Aaron. Are they no other PDT brokers? I don't know, man. Man, look at SPI. Yeah, SPI is starting to run. It's too late for me for this one. It's just too much. I don't trust it. And like I said, I kept everything pretty light today. I just don't trust it, to be honest. You know, I'm just not really trusting it right now. But yeah, SPI is starting to rip up, squeeze up pretty big there. Yeah, I mean, so what's up, Joel? My bad, bro. Moving up to 4. Which one? Yeah, SPI. Yeah, I saw SPI. I'm looking at SPI. I don't know what it's gonna do. SPI is kind of, like I said, once a stock sketches me out, I usually stop. What's up, Joe? My bad, bro. JE actually bounced too. But yeah, I gotta get better feels on Thinkorswim. That's the problem. Yeah, look at JE. JE completely faked me out, it looks like. XSPA kind of looks good. Still kind of waiting on that one though. We'll see. This is Epidemic Sound is the songs. I got you. You want the link? I got you. I got a whole list of songs, man. It's like 100 and something songs. But yeah, if you want the link, you know, here you go. There you go. Yeah, that's the link. SPI still battling the top here. We'll see if it actually makes it though. That's what I'm really kind of watching and see if it's actually gonna do it. If it actually rips up over 4 is the big thing. I'd like to see if it actually is gonna hold there. So we're watching it, but with skeptical eyes, if you will, you know. Yeah, I don't see anything else. SPI starting to make that rip over 4. You know, that is looks kind of good. What did Tesla end up doing? Tesla going crazy. Taking down under 400 too. MNOV kind of making a move here. MNOV, we got SPI starting to rip up too. It's just too late. I'm just getting beat up, so I'm stopping the penny stocks. JE kind of making moves. Look at SPI though, a little bit too late for me. SPI ripping up to 460s, guys. 460s. Hey, nice, bro. Congrats. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. Maybe so, bro. Like I said, I'm done with SPI. Look at the SPI rip. It's probably going to get halted here, though. Realistically, like, that looks like it's going to get halted. We don't know for sure, but that's what it kind of looks like for SPI. Tesla tanking down here. Yeah, I don't see anything I really like today. I'm waiting, but nothing too crazy yet. JE kind of moving back up. SPI got a little bit of FOMO, so we'll see what we end up doing, but I'm not really loving it right now. Yeah, bro. Kodak? KODK? Yeah, we can take a look at Kodak. Kodak's just getting hammered. I mean, everybody knew this was about to happen, though. Yeah, these big pullbacks on SPI. I think everybody's watching SPI right now. And so the volume's coming in. I gotta hang it up, I think, for these. It's too frustrating. Nope, never heard of that one. Tri-breed. Yeah, I gotta just hang it up. It's not my day. And I think you learn it as you mature as a trader, where some days you're just gonna get beat up, and it's inevitable. You know, it's gonna happen. People that make fun of you for having a losing day or a rough day are just insecure people. You know what I mean? And so, in the end, you gotta learn to hang it up when you need to. And every day's not gonna be green. Today certainly wasn't. But I kept everything under 50 bucks in losses, and I think that's the most you can really ask if you're gonna have a bad day in the market. And this I think this week I'm up a little bit, actually, regardless. And so we'll be all right. Look at SUNW. I think one of my things is, like, I gotta learn to be more patient. Like, for me, it's like I gotta attack it right now, and it's tough to go from like a scalping system to a penny stock system where I need to be patient. And I think if I got anything I need to work on with regard to my own trading, it's patience, because again though, it's tough when you go from like a high volume, high accuracy, highly active scalping system, and then you transition to like a penny stock system where you got to slow it down, and you gotta be very cautious and protecting, and so it's just way different than what I'm used to. And if there is any kind of things I need to work on, I think that's it for sure. Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Just so you guys can understand the market, the reason it's been slow is because penny stocks are notoriously slow in September and August and September. Penny stocks are notoriously slow. And so with that, you know, I mean, we got stuff like SPI today, so it's a little bit misleading to say it's slow today, because it's not. It's not slow. We got some movement. But it's a little bit... I guess with penny stocks, they definitely heat up more in the fall and winter months, right? Like, so like October, November, December, January are usually like strong months in the market. October, August, September are notoriously slow, historically at least, right? And so with that, SPI is breaking over highs. I'm not touching it. I gotta hang it up. But the market's notoriously slow during these times. So like with all of that said, you got to be careful and protect your account during these slow months. And so that's all I'm trying to do, you know. Yeah, good job, brother. Congrats, man. Nice trade, bro. Y'all, like I said, y'all want to make me feel better? Hit the subscribe button. You know, we do this live every day for free. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every day for free without charging for anything. And if you want to help support your boy here, hit that subscribe button. It's super easy, guys. You can also help support us by doing these few things. If you want to check out the Toro Challenge, which is where I usually scalp mid and high caps, check it out here. And the way it works is it's a subscription-based funded account challenge, right? So if you pay monthly, it's $2.99 a month. If you pay quarterly, it is... if you pay monthly, it's $2.99 a month. If you pay quarterly, it is $160 a month, and you can get 10% off by using my promo code London10. Now, if you actually accomplish the challenge, and the challenge goes like this, right? You got to make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules. If you can make $1,500 in profit while following their other rules, they legit fund you $25,000 for the base package, and there's larger packages as well, and then they refund you your actual subscription cost. And so with that said, that's the way to do it, I think. And I think that considering the fact that they refund you your subscription once you actually beat the challenge, I had to restart my challenge 2 days ago just for transparency as well. So I'm struggling too, in mid and high caps, but it's all right, you know. Anyways, but yeah, point is that they refund you your subscription once you're actually funded. And I think regardless of whether you're a new trader or an experienced trader, I think if you're a new trader, it's going to teach you to follow rules. And the rules are tough, but like they refund you the subscription and then they fund you $25,000 with a 50% profit split. And I think that's very reasonable. It also comes with a lot of other good stuff. And so yeah, y'all go check them out. I'll post this link, and like I said, if you sign up and use my promo code London10, you get 10% off. So yeah, there's the Toro Challenge link. Let me see. I think I have a Webull link too, where if you sign up, let me see. Also, I think I have a Webull link. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $100, you get a free stock just for doing so. It's got 0 commission, stock and options trades, and a free paper trading simulator. So, y'all go check out Webull too. You get a free stock. It's got dope, a super dope platform, free news releases, free scanners, free paper trading, 0 commissions, and a free stock if you deposit $100 when you open up an account. And so one of the times I got AMT, which is like a super expensive stock too. It was like a $300 stock from Webull. But let me try to find that link. There might be a different link. Let me make sure there's not. Hold on. I don't get very good service in here. Hold on, team. There we go. Gotta go over here. Alright, post this in our Discord. Yeah, there we go. I think it might be the same one. No. Okay, it's not the same one. Alright, yeah, y'all go check out Webull, guys. I got you. Here's the link. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, 3 free stocks this month. Oh, maybe you get 3 free stocks. I don't think you do. You might get 3 free stocks, but hey, y'all try it out. Let me know if you do get 3 free stocks. But yeah, there's the Webull link too. Oh, somebody said they want my Amazon link. I got you. There's the Amazon link. So you want to see the best monitor in trading? The best trading monitor, 34-inch ultra wide, the dopest of dope monitors. There's the link right there, the Amazon link. Y'all go check it out. LG. And we got PECK ripping up too. We'll watch this with not enough volume for me to really get interested in it though. Tesla's starting to rebound here. Look at Tesla today too. Y'all can also go check out TradeNet. I'm probably about to close the stream down. If you're overseas, like if you're in the US, you can't use TradeNet. But if you're overseas, you can still sign up for TradeNet and TEF's accounts and use their proprietary, trading accounts. They no longer accept US clients, unfortunately, but if you're interested in checking out TradeNet and TEF's, I'll post this link. Only if you're overseas, though. The way it works, only if you're outside of the US. So if you're in Canada or anywhere outside the US, you can sign up. The way it works is the base one, I think, is $400, roughly $400. You get 14,000 to trade with, and there's no PDT rule, and then there's a 70-30 profit split. If you're in the US, you can check out the Toro challenge. But if you're outside of the US, you can still use TEFs and TradeNet. There's the link for that. And like I said, they did process my withdrawal and pay me. I got $6,800 after building up 7,000 and something after the profit split. So it wasn't bad. But yeah, there's the link. Hey, what's up, Wendy? A lot of the time, depending on how much money, they'll credit you the money immediately, Wendy. But I'm not sure how long it would take to actually transfer the accounts, to be honest. Yeah, I used to, like I said, I built up my account with them, man, and like I said, people can criticize and hate as a trader, but it's like they process my withdrawal, and you know, it is what it is. Tesla rebounding. I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, guys. I'm not gonna trade anymore today. Aggravating day, to say the least, but they happen, man, and you know, we'll be all right. Let me see. I'm not sure, Wendy. You would want to ask them. For that type of stuff, I have no idea. Yes, sir. I think my plan, guys, to be honest, I think what my plan is going to be is this. I think I'm going to wait for A+ setups, and I'm going to take larger sizing with less trades per day. I think that's what the right move is. I think whenever I said, now that I have more equity in my account and I have a much larger account, I've been trading a lot more, and I don't think that's the right move. And I think really that's been my flaw lately, to where if I can limit my trades, I think I'm going to start limiting myself to 2 trades per day in penny stocks, just 2, because I think that's going to be the most beneficial way. And then I'm just going to take big sizing on those 2 trades once we get the crossover pullback, is what I think I'm going to do. And still, we're going to attack the 1-minute pullback as well, but I think that is going to be my plan moving forward. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, so let me know what you think about that, guys, but I think that makes the most sense, to be honest. I'm still looking at it. I don't think I'm going to trade anymore today. Oh, okay. $9.20. Yeah, I'll check that one out. Yeah, the crossover is certainly the best strategy I've back tested for sure. GBR showing up on the scanners. GBR. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a spike, but yeah, like I said, y'all want to check out the Toro challenge? I'll post this link one more time, and then I'm gonna head out of here. Good luck. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, team. Y'all go check out my latest video back testing the 1 minute pullback. I didn't see any 1 minute pullbacks today, but I think they're going to be the best strategies right now. 1 minute pullbacks, 3-bar plays. I think those are going to be the most effective and efficient strategies. And so if y'all want to check those out, I'll post this link here. This is on really the most accurate strategies I've back tested so far. Y'all go watch this video. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Remember to hit the subscribe button. There you go. Y'all go check out that link. Click that link. Hit the like button on that video. Comment. Show your support. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. So good luck in the market. Tough day, but I hung it up. I need to hang it up sometimes with losing days. And yeah, that was certainly today. So good luck, guys. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Love you all. And we'll see you guys next time.